Alright, welcome to Coldwell Black Gaming, the channel where I play a different indie game almost every day to show you guys those hidden and not so hidden gems. That sounds like something you'd enjoy. Go on and hit that sub button. I have content for days. Anyways, today we're going to be checking out this absolute banger of a auto battler, real-time strategy town builder called There Are No Orcs. When you come in here, it's a pretty minimal UI, but it gets the point across. So, we have our different areas and our different missions, and I can't get to hard mode brutal chaos yet because I haven't finished normal. I've only actually played one stage of this, so we're going to go in here and we're going to play the second one. There are 30 commanders in the game. You start with Perlin, but we're going to go with Gustav. So Perlin has Meteor, which is really nice. She has a bunch of buildings themed around Meteor that will make it do more damage, give you gold when she kills an enemy with it, yada yada yada. We are gonna go with Gustav though, because he is the guy I just unlocked. Gustav is themed around that shmoney. Normally you can upgrade your shop to get better things. You can't with him. And I think that is specifically because of the fact that his whole thing is money. He's just amassing gold and he'll upgrade it when he wants to upgrade it. What do we have here? Bodyguard agency. No enemies are on your half of the field. Produce 10 gold instead. Interesting. We can start with the recruitment center. This will just kind of give us a good little basis of, well, units. We're going to come in here. We're going to grab the archery barracks as well. We're going to need some culture buildings for that. But right now, we don't have much money. We're going to grab a couple of black markets to give us some money so that we can be off to the races. And we are going to grab a barn, which is going to be better whenever an adjacent economy and culture building produce gold. So we're actually going to make little districts here. So economy is going to be at the bottom. And our barracks here are going to be kind of at the top. I am going to split them up. And the reason for that is you don't really control your units. That's why it's more of an auto battler. But the whole point is to get across here and destroy your enemy's keep, nexus, whatever you want to call it. And in different levels, it is different things. Before, when I played this, it was more of a nexus, you know, League of Legends style. We're going to come in here and we are going to get gold production up and running. And that's going to help us, well, be rich. Isn't that kind of the point of this guy? It's to, I mean, look at him. He's an orc with a mustache. I mean, a human with a mustache. And we're going to add another swordsman barracks because we want to be rich and strong. The bodyguard agency seems decent, actually, as well. So I kind of want to add another one of those. And I think I will. I think we're off to a good start of gaining gold, so I'm not too concerned. So all of these are going to be gaining more gold. So this gives plus 5 gold when adjacent economy and culture buildings produce gold. And we have all of these buildings here. Now, what I can try to do is be a little more strategic with my placement of these to try to get the max out of it. But I think the max I can actually get overlapping would be 3 if I really think about this. I might be stupid. Nope. No, I think it's 3. I think it's 3. So we're just going to let it be that. And we're going to let it chill for a minute. Right now, we just want to get that money. We'll add another swordsman barracks. These are kind of going to get bulldozed after a time, but that's okay. And we'll add probably, let's go here. We'll add another barn. I figure since this guy's whole thing is money, we should steer into it really hard, which is what we're going to do. Although this is linear, so I could just make all 3 of these barns and all 3 of these barns, and this whole area will be making a lot of gold. But we are just going to let our units produce, and as we see, we're already kind of gaining some ground, which is nice. I don't want to keep just throwing out bodyguard centers and things like that, because once we upgrade, we'll have access to better units. And that's going to kind of continue as we keep upgrading the shop. Now, I do find it a little annoying with him that I just have to wait for the upgrade and I can't pay for it, but that's okay. Our special here is called Venture Capital. 75% chance to double your gold, success rate minus 10%. If failed, halve your gold. So it's an interesting little gamble here. We also just, I guess, leveled. You gain more areas as you gain more ground, but when you level, you get these relics. Stables additionally produces 2 swordsmen. That's crazy. Repeater, crossbowmen's attack speed plus 200%, but they no longer pierce armor. I don't think I want that, but I do want an armory. A swordsman gain 40 max HP and current HP per kill. That's crazy. I think we're going to go with the stable, though. And we're going to start getting some strong units up here, ready to go. We'll just kind of have a front line. All right, as you can see, we've already destroyed a tower. We're pretty off to the races here. We're doing pretty well. Economy buildings are also regarded as military and culture buildings. That's kind of huge. There are a lot of buildings that have synergies based on what's around them. So if I do this and economy counts as both, I can kind of slot stuff in certain places to increase the production. Your buildings have 500% durability. Okay, that seems pretty interesting. Get double buildings when obtaining buildings from sources outside the shop. Okay, so taking this really early seems really good. This is huge, though. This is kind of hard. So this is massive. It will make a lot of our surrounding stuff with these types of buildings easier. But this is going to... it's going to carry us through the whole game, I think. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm a pro at this. But I would imagine it would. We're going to speed it up a little here, because you can, and I figure why not. So now we're starting to see the enemy army, which isn't looking good. They're starting. They're coming out, swinging, and you never want to see that. Okay, we can make spearmen, though. So spearmen are the upgrade to swordsmen. Last time I was playing, you actually got a really cool building that would allow you to just upgrade or convert. Oh, and here it is. Converts units produced by buildings in the same column from swordsmen and archers to spearmen and crossbowmen. So that's huge. We're going to put this here. We're going to do that. So let's put the swordsman barracks there, because I don't think it's going to increase the bodyguards. I don't actually know. Like, I could be wrong, but I don't believe so. Yeah, so our units are already being converted in this column. We could do a second column, but I don't think that's really necessary. I think actually, we're going to look here. Okay, the refresh cost of relics becomes 500 and never doubles. That's pretty cool. All buildings gain plus 40% production. Upgrading the shop makes this effect invalid. Interesting. Swordsman HP plus 200%. Attack speed minus... I don't like any of these. We're going to reroll that. We have the money. If the number of tiles has reached the limit, monuments produce 300 gold instead. Use all gold. And after 5 minutes, receive 5 times the amount lost. That sounds huge, guys. Town centers, bonus for adjacent buildings is increased. Just as adjacent economy and culture buildings. This is pretty good. This, I think, is really good, but we would be kind of defenseless for a second. This would also be really good, though. It gives us a monument. Monuments produce land for us. It's going to allow us to build up quicker. And I think since our whole thing is gold, we might go with this, because we have something that can double our gold. So I don't think doing it 5 times over is going to be that huge. I don't know what I was doing here. This was dumb. I did a dumb. We're going to reverse this dumb. Okay, so... monuments want to be surrounded by military buildings. And if they are, they will gain more production speed, which is what you want. How are we doing over here? We're doing okay. These guys seem to be fighting us off a little bit, but we're doing okay. All right, swordsmen deal plus 500% damage when enemy units higher max HP than them. Is there a way for me to see what I've already picked? Because did I pick that one that increased the swordsman's HP or not? Although we can get wizards. I'm sorry, I have to take wizards. I can't not, guys. Whoa, wait, what? Lurking Thorns. Buildings obtained for free also trigger purchase effects. What is happening here? Free adjacent tile not owned. Alright, we're gonna have to figure out how to increase our wizard towers in a minute. Because, right, they're all kind of not great at the moment. Durability production time deals 50 damage to the enemy core. Oh, we're just hitting their core off rip. This is awesome. I have not seen that unit yet. That's huge for us. Okay, that is massive. We are gonna reroll here because I don't like anything in the shop that I see. A monument would be good. We already have a couple monuments. I mean, I say we just, yeah, we have the money. Let's just max this production at the moment and let it happen. We're sitting pretty with our gold. I'm gonna do it. That was so satisfying, guys. I don't even know how to express how satisfying that was. Oh, our wizards are already doing work. I love the little sparkles. Okay. So now that this is all happening, -1 when sold or destroyed, we're gonna just sell this. I had a thing last time I played this where I could like transmute it. Yeah, let's get our wizard factories up and running. That's what I'm gonna call them for right now. All right, magnetic anvil. A bonus piece of equipment drops on victory, but your units have 0 armor permanently. That sounds crazy. I don't think we'll be doing that. Oh, I can see what I already got. Okay. Taverns will only produce powerful units. Grants a tavern. Production, random unit plus 30 per adjacent building type. Interesting. So I need that at like the crossroads of like a culture and all right, whatever. -60 attack for enemy towers and core. That sounds huge. -60 attack. Why would I not? Okay. Production, +1 maritime chart restored in this building. When sold, +1 free shop refresh per maritime chart in it. I don't even know. Okay. Take those. I'll figure that out later. Monastery. Okay, we can get some monks. We can get some monks for healing. What is this? Per adjacent culture building. So what I want is, I think I'm going to do that. We're going to move this here. And this is okay. We're still producing quite a bit. I don't actually think we need to do much more. Theater, production +3 per different building. By name, owned. Yeah, that sounds crazy. Mercenary camp, upon purchase and selling, instantly produce swordsmen and archers. Interesting. You get another wizard university. What are our forces looking like? We have a lot of wizards, and they kind of seem to just be running train on stuff. And I'm kind of about it. The question is, do we go for this next time? But it's a 65% chance to double. I don't think we go for it next time. I do think, however, we need to keep our wizard towers pretty in the middle. Okay, Knight's charge attack. All right, we can get stables from this, and I do kind of want some stables. Festival fireworks. Every 400 seconds, all buildings instantly produce. That sounds crazy, but 400 seconds is also quite a large amount of time. After producing or purchasing a building, other different leveled buildings in the shop have their costs reduced by -30. I don't like any of those. Effects triggered when purchasing a building or triggering additional time. Kill all enemy units. Checkers. If the number of tiles has reached the limit, gaining land deals 300 damage to the enemy core instead. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And yeah, the core is already looking like it's been taking some hits. Enemy tower destroyed. Yeah, we were able to just bowl over them. I will say, in my first play, it wasn't this easy. Monk's healing grants targets +5 max HP permanently, and it's stackable. Downgrade the shop 1 level. Level 5 buildings become free. Yo, that's crazy. Knight's charge attack cause area explosion damage. This is crazy. This is also crazy. However, I'm thinking this, because it appears we're in endgame here, right? Like, it doesn't look... Okay, Guild Hall, what is this? Production randomly grants 1 unknown building plus 1% per tile owned. Okay, I think we can start relaxing with some of this farmland here. I want to do stuff like that. We can sell this. We can sell this guy. We're gonna move this. Oh, it destroys the land under it. That is upsetting. That's okay though. It's okay though. We're doing all right. We're still getting more land. Okay, stables. I don't want to have the stables interfere with the wizards. However, I don't know. I'm running out of place to put stuff. We're gonna move you. All right, our stables are looking pretty, yeah, pretty good. We were doing very, very well by the end there. Okay, so now we have new equipment, and we've unlocked the king, and oh, looks like some sort of samurai. So I think we all know what I'm going with next. But okay, slot head, starting gold +50, starting tiles +1, enemy wave delay +20 seconds. Sounds great. What do we got for the boots? Ranged units attack +5%, ranged units HP +5%, relic reroll base cost -10. Sounds great. What do we have over here? Mine output +10%. I don't think I've ever seen a gold mine. Interesting. What are your talents? The king. Royal collection. Select 1 relic. What? That's busted. Start with level 5 shop and +10 free shop refresh. Okay, so what it sounds like to me is you're getting mad free stuff, but at the same time, you're going to see a lot of buildings that cost boatloads of money. So it's going to be rough. Okay, production, 1 land, -20% per relic owned, okay. Which randomly grants 1 unknown building, or unowned building, 1% per tile owned, okay. Royal Barracks, production Royal Guards grants it +10 HP per relic owned. Commander skill remaining. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's pretty good. What is the Aojin? Focus Mind. Sets all your units remaining HP to 1 and grants them damage immunity for 10 seconds. The duration stacks. That's crazy. Automatically triggers Focus Mind once for every 300 enemy units slain. Interesting. So I feel like this is cool because it'll give you like a burst of damage every once in a while, but it's very risk reward. I think we're gonna go this guy and we're just gonna try to steamroll. All right, so we're gonna be coming in here. We're gonna be using the king again. That's because you know, I said I was gonna use the king, and I was planning to use the king. The problem was what I happened to do is I forgot to hit this button to speed everything up. So I kind of screwed myself there. We're going to keep re-rolling. We need some gold production. It is very hard to win a war with no money. And that is kind of the issue with the king here. Is we don't start off with a means of producing our own money. Now, that being said, we're going to throw in an archery barracks here. And we are going to throw in... kind of want to throw in a barn. We're going to do that. We're just trying to get anything that will increase our gold. Alright, so that produces something. It's not my favorite gold production building, but it works, right? I can't sit here and tell you that it doesn't work. We're gonna do this, and then I think we might do that just to increase this. All right, so we have a few things just making us gold. We take those. Hopefully this will help us speed everything up a bit. And basically, I don't know, get rich quick, right? Isn't that the goal? So what are these producing? 26. And then these are producing 32. I'll take it. Yeah, so now we're producing gold at a good clip, which is worth it. And we're going to do one more park. Because at the beginning, I just stress gold. Like, I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I need money. I need money. Okay. We have a stable now. So now we have a mildly okay defense. I really want to go for the wizards. They're very, very useful. The issue I have with them is they're much like the parks where they require open land near them. And that is rough. Because the parks right now are the main way we're making money, right? However, I could try to increase the production of these buildings by 25%, and that might help. You know what? We're going to go with wizards. We're going to go with the wizards, and we're going to see. So there's a decent amount of them being produced. I kind of want to go with the swordsman, but I think we're going to try to increase our gold production even further. And the question is, do I go with a barn in between these two? I'll increase those by 5. Or do I just try to go with... We could go with a siege workshop. That would be funny. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Oh, wait. Doesn't matter. Plus 10% per culture building in the same row. Yeah, no, so I want that. And this is going to reduce that by a little. It's going to go down by 4, increase this by 5. That's fine. That's fine. We take those. So now we're going to have siege machines pretty early. I think that's going to be good. We do want to start getting monastery up and running per adjacent culture buildings. So we're going to want to throw this near some culture buildings. I think that works much better. Yeah. All right, now we're cooking, guys. Now we're cooking. The question is, do I go with an armory? How many basic... I only have one building that's producing very basic units. Let's go with another stable. We'll put it here, up on the front line. Production randomly grants one unowned building minus 1% per tile owned. What? I'm so confused. I mean, I'm not actually confused, but I don't know why I would take it is really what it is. I mean, I guess it's it helps you get started early without gold. Okay, fight clubs also increase attack. I think this is actually very good for us and we should go with it. But let's look at some other things. Archers gain plus 100% attack per kill. That seems pretty good. You gain all land but are no longer able to manually refresh the shop. That's rough. I said we go with this and we throw down a fight club. Per adjacent military building, that is. Okay, we're gonna pop you here. And I think in a minute we're gonna start needing to change our stuff from economically minded to more power oriented. Okay, we're gonna take this and then we can kind of get our whole economy online as this building is just gonna churn stuff out. So I am no longer concerned with money. I mean, I still obviously want money. I'm not going to say I don't need it, but... Let's go for more wizards, I think. And then what do we have here? The number of tiles has reached limit. Monuments produce 300 gold instead. No, thank you. Monk's healing grants +5 maximum HP. Military buildings are also regarded as culture buildings. That's pretty good. I think we're going to go with the Mandrake. And we're going to add some monks. Okay, ooh, we can build a dragon's nest. I will... So here's the thing, guys. I will always build the dragon's nest. Regardless of how useful it is or isn't, I will build the dragon's nest. That is just a fact. Oh, looks like we have already gotten the dragon and we're pushing forward even more. I like that. We have this again, so we can grab another relic. Town center's bonus for adjacent buildings increased to 50%. That's probably really good. Randomly eliminate 10 enemy units when gaining a square. Okay. For melee units, +3 armor. What are the stats like on these things? What kind of armor are we already looking at? Okay, armor 0. Oh. It sounds like that might be pretty good then. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay, what are we looking at? Royal Barracks produces Royal Guards. Do we even really need a bigger military at this point? I think we just got wizards and catapults and dragons just messing people up. We're gonna reroll. We're gonna reroll until we get rank 5 stuff. I think that is gonna be huge for us. I guess we could actually go with the council hall, right? It produces 1 land, -20 per relic owned. Again, that is more for early, although we just got more wizards, so we take those. I don't really know how to put that to be the best, but it's okay. We can just throw something random in front of the tower, because I still do need these farms. But it's mostly for adjacency bonus, it's right, it's not for anything concrete. Shop refresh cost now decreases twice as fast. Wizards attack blast. That's huge. That's huge. Okay. You don't have to twist my arm. Yeah, I'll take it, you know? Our army is mainly comprised of wizards anyways. These ones aren't producing that quickly, but that's a-okay by me. Yeah, we'll let this one go, and then we'll get rid of one of these. Actually, we're just gonna do that right now. Hey, what did it make? Archery barracks? Don't care. I'll let it change. Oh, he's got a Tyrant Buster. That sounds terrifying, and I am a king. That's not good. Commander skill cooldown rate plus 40%. This is insane for this character. If I had got this in the beginning, this would have been just nutty. Purchasing a building, other types of building, we're gonna go for this. And we're gonna reroll, I think. I mean, again, we're already, we've won. We've won. I don't really need anything else. Look at this. These wizards are just exploding it comes out and they die. Oh, hold on. Let's get another relic. Why not grab another relic? What are we doing here? Magic mirror? No, not again. Price building in the shop is halved. Alchemy labs have a 70% chance to consume no land. I kill all enemy units. Brokerage. Oh yeah, this is what goes really good with the philosophy buildings. We're just gonna kill all enemy units so that they're just hammering directly on the enemy core. Between the dragon, the boatload of catapults, all the wizards, I don't think I need to do anything anymore. I mean, we're pretty stacked. And now I am playing this on the like introductory difficulty, like the one you start out with, and it's mostly because I couldn't unlock the harder ones. But the game does get harder than this, to be clear, because I know you just kind of watch me bowl through this in 10 minutes, and you're probably sitting there going, well, this doesn't look like it has measurable content, but I am on normal. I cannot play hard. complete civilized elves to unlock. So we're gonna do this next. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, a like and a sub would be very much so appreciated. Trying to grow the channel right now, and every little bit helps. This game is honestly awesome. I will leave a link in the description to the game, and I believe it has a demo as well that you can check out in case, you know, you're still on the fence about it. I'll also be coming out with a full review of this game tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, guys, I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace out.